Okay, I'm live. Welcome back to another Dawn live stream. This is very impromptu. Like the live said, highway accident, how the Lord saved me. And like y'all probably like, why are you going live like after you almost got into accident? First off, it was not Dawn's fault. Let's get that part together. I was driving on my Mary, and in order for me not to have a full breakdown, if I don't talk about this right now, I'm gonna probably be crying while I'm driving. And so, in order for me not to cry, I'm gonna have to talk it out. And I don't want to be that crazy person talking to herself. So I had to come on live on YouTube versus me going on IG versus me going live on Facebook because I know my family. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go live on YouTube about it. So, what time is it? It's 6. Ah! Okay, my bad. It's a little thing over here. Anyway, what time? I'm supposed to make a left, a right into. So around 6:30 ish tonight. It's raining. It's not raining bad in Fort Worth, but it was raining, and I don't like going on the highway. Y'all don't like driving, period. That's why I go live a lot. I don't like I don't like driving in the rain ever. But you ever had like that feeling like something is off, like something was telling me get off the highway, get off the highway. I'm like, why would I get off the highway? It takes longer to go home if I was get off the highway. And I feel like I'll be just fine. But hey, got a little bump. Hey everybody who's joining. I can't really see what y'all saying because it's dark. But I want to tell my story real quick. Hey Zenny. I can't see who was. I see Zenny name. Zenny. Hey Marlene. Hey Sheila. Hey Sabrina. Okay, so while I was on my way home this evening, I don't know. I know Sheila know. I know some of y'all know. Like y'all know when the Holy Spirit is telling you to do something. The Holy Spirit was telling me to get off the highway. And I was like, I felt the car moving. I'm like, the wind is blowing too hard out here. Let me get my happy lucky go butt off the highway. So, of course, I was looking for the next exit. Every other exit was a highway. I don't know where I'm at. Let's say that right now I don't know where I'm at. But hopefully I'll figure out soon because I've never been this way home. But as I'm proceeding to go home, like I was about to get off the highway. I was looking for my exit to get off, and something was telling me slow down. I'm like, I'm already going 50 miles per hour, Lord. What do you mean slow down? So I'm just like, I'm literally not going that fast on the highway because it was raining. And so as I'm sitting there, this car starts spinning right by my car, flipping in front of me. And so like while I'm sitting in the car, I'm trying to slow down because it was happening so fast. They're turning, doing circles in the middle of the highway. It was a semi truck that was next to me. The first thing I thought, I'm like, Jesus. I'm just thinking like, Jesus, like whatever about to happen is about to happen. There's nothing I can do. Like I'm gonna have to let him hit me with him circling. But my concern was like, it's this big semi truck. Like, what if we hit the semi truck is right by us? What if he hit the semi truck? What if the semi truck can't stop in time? And there was a car behind me that proceeded to I put it on my hazard lights. I'm like, well, if I get hit, at least people know stop. And so the people behind me had put on their hazard lights too. And I would just remember thinking like, I hope this man does not hit me on the highway. But my spirit was so calm. Y'all won't believe it because y'all know how extra I am. I'm like, I just can't believe I responded so well. I'm just like, Lord, because any other day I'm like fully dramatic, which I have learned in situations where like it's a real deal, like situations I'm not as first off, I don't know where I'm at. I'm not as dramatic as I think that I am. I think I handled it pretty well. He didn't hit me. And it was so funny because I'm about to stop real quick because I'm gonna stop like I think I'm at, no, it says 300 feet. I'm gonna turn. Okay, so yeah, the way that he started like doing circles in the highway, it is only by the grace of God he didn't get hit, because people were speeding. That's what made me be like, you know what, the Lord was telling me slow down, slow down, slow down. Like a discernment in me just was telling me, like, I don't know if the Holy Spirit was telling me to slow down, so I did. I don't know if he's one of the people that was speeding, but his car ended up doing like the whole, like the circles in the highway. Okay, that's my exit. So the way that his car ended up landing, he had ended up doing the wheel, like the whole 360s all in the highway for about, he was circling for a good, I would say, half an exit. Because even after I stopped, that's what made me put my hazards on, because I'm like, well, I stopped enough where the way that his car was, I don't know, I can't see y'all, dang it. The way that his car was going, this is me, and his car did like this in front of me, like flew like that, where it kept going. So I stopped, not a complete stop, but I was like, you know, I didn't want to jerk the car, because if I jerked, I would have started going out of control. I'm like, well, I'm gonna just have to hit him. He ended up, thank you God for the protection. Yes, Marlene. Hey, Angela. When the car, hey man, who's Maxine? My mommy? My mommy here? Oh, hey, Marlene. Okay, I'm gonna say Maxine, my mommy. So the way that his car had landed, because it was a man, I would have been freaking out. His car just did like this on the side of the highway. So it literally, like, it parked itself. He just hit the ramp. He didn't bump it. He just hit the ramp, and he was just sitting there. And so when I looked over, I could just see him with his hands up, because I know, like, he probably was just like, he couldn't believe he was like spinning, but he probably was speeding. Y'all know I got off the highway so quick. I said, I don't know where I'm at, but all I know is Dawn not to be on this highway with none of these crazy folks no more, who driving like they don't know how to drive in the rain. And I feel like people, like, they working on the highways, so people, they don't think, dang, where am I? Y'all, I am lost. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm not lost on the arm. At first I didn't know where I was at. Okay, I got off the highway, and I was like, you know what, however way I get home. So right now I'm on the street. Y'all know I'm not from Texas, so I'm just going with the flow. I just ask that I get to my destination safely. That's all I can ask for, because Dawn is not about to get back on that highway while it's raining. And you would think it was pouring cats and dogs, but it's not. It's like, you know, it's wet, like it's sprinkling, but it's not like horrible where, like, I've been in horrible rain weather where I thought, like, I'm like, Lord, I'm gonna die. But this weather is just like, it's normal. But I just want to tell y'all my story, because I was starting to freak out internally, because I'm one of those freak outers after the fact where I'm like, I break down. I'm like, if I don't tell somebody what happened, then I'm gonna go crazy in this car. Because I'm like, I'm about to die. I didn't think I was gonna die. Let me reclaim that. I thought for a fact that I was gonna get in an accident, and all I could think about is like, Lord, just please don't let me be hurt. You know what I mean? Like, it just would have been like a damper on my day. I would have been so upset. I would have been like super mad. But I'm super grateful that I didn't, you know, that my car was not affected by it. That whoever had his car protecting him from not getting hit, because literally, y'all, it was 3 semi trucks on the highway. It was a semi truck that was behind the car that was behind me. It was a semi truck that was on the side of me. When everybody seen him flip, like circling, everybody immediately slowed down. I put my hazards on. Everybody literally, it was funny, everybody literally was putting their hazards on. Like, people was putting on their hazard lights. They wasn't even close to us. They just put on the hazard lights. I freak out whenever I realize that happened. Girl, I was sitting there, and Marlene, y'all, I just couldn't believe it. I'm just thinking, like, you ever get mad? Like, are you serious? That's how it was. It was just more like, and don't get me wrong, I know it was any part, like, that's why you shouldn't be on live. But I never go on live when it's raining. I never go on live, because I want to be completely aware of the road. And I know that when it rains, like, you already driving for yourself and others. But when it rains and it's like snow and stuff like that, you gotta drive for you, yourself, Bobby, Joe, Jolene, Bertha, all of them, because it seems like that nobody don't know. Everybody feel like they like this excellent driver and that nothing can happen to them. And I'm like the complete opposite. I'm like, you need to, like, when you drive, you should drive not for only for your safety, but for the safety of others. And like, you don't know who's on a highway. It could have been kids. I could have had the boys with me. So like, I already don't like the highway, so I would have been being extra cautious, like with my driving. But yeah, that's what happened. And I'm glad that y'all sat here and let me rant for the last 15 minutes, even though I haven't been reading everybody's comments. I know that it's nothing negative, so I do appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I think I'm happy that I just start crying, because y'all don't understand. I'm smiling from crying because I'm thinking like, oh my gosh. And I was just thinking like, I've never been in an accident. I wouldn't know what to do first. Like, I know you gotta call the police, but I honestly just would have been in just shock. I just probably would have sat there like, all I was thinking is, please, Lord, let nobody hit me, but don't let me be too hurt. Like, I knew for a fact in my mind at that moment I was in an accident. You ever prepared your mind mentally? Like, I knew for a fact why he didn't go. I knew for a fact I was in an accident. I knew for a fact that I had been calling my sister and my brother and my other sister saying like, hey, I got in an accident, this, that, and the third, this is where I'm at. Like, in my mind, that's why I was so calm, because I'm like, it's no way that he's not about to hit me, because I'm like, the way that he was flipping, and I couldn't, once you see somebody get into an accident or something happen on the highway, you don't know the ripple effect of it, and you can't control how people are driving. So I'm like, it's just over. It's just over. Sheila says, hey Key. Sheila says, we thank God for keeping you through the dangerous seen and unseen. That's the truth, Sheila. And Sheila, if I know anybody can out here praying, I know you is a prayer boy, yes. But this is what I can say. Every morning, I know everybody may not be religious, but every morning before I leave, like when I get into my car, why it's so foggy? When I get into the car every morning, I automatically start praying. Like I said, I ask, it can be the simplest prayer, just protect me, keep me mentally, physically, emotionally. I ask God to have me move the way he wants me to move, but not to have no car troubles, no accidents, and to be a protection. And tonight, I can honestly say that he was all of that and above for me and for the people that was on that highway and for that young man who was in that car. And he was in a fast car. You know, I say fast car like the kids. He was in one of those like it's like a race car. I can't think of the name. It's like one of those old race cars. I was thinking, and I just knew him. Like, I know he was speeding. I just know for a fact because he looked like he looked like a speeder. I'm just like, Yeah, but y'all know I drive like granny. So and the crazy thing, if I was driving faster, I would have hit him. And that's why the Holy Spirit told me to slow down, because it was like, he was preparing me like something's about to happen. You need to be able to prepare mentally. I'm like, Lord, if I was going as fast as I thought I should have been going, then we would have definitely most definitely made contact. Girl, look, if he would have been hurt, but I would have stopped. That was the real question. I would have prayed for him. Would have gave a little quick prayer, but I was not stopped. I would have been kept going. Lord bless this young man to get to his destination. That would have been my prayer. No, I don't know, but I would have stopped. It was just so crazy. I don't know. Like I don't think I would have. I don't know if he was like trapped somewhere. That's like a real testament. Would you get out and help somebody that seems to be in danger? I ain't no man, so I don't know what I could have did for him if he would have been like trapped somewhere. I put on the hazard lights for him. And y'all, when I mean it got dark, it's not even 7 o'clock yet, and it's dark. Okay, let me breathe real quick, and then I'm gonna try to read some of y'all comments for the people that are up in here with the G. Y'all, Jesus, y'all hanging with me. Y'all don't understand how calm y'all have made me, because I was literally on the cusp of crying. Literally on the cusp. And nothing even happened to me. It was just traumatic. Just to see, I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, Lord bless him to get to that place. And y'all know in Dallas it has been tornadoes. So when it looked like like it's about to be a tornado here. Buddy is hollering, "Hey, pretty lady." Hey, buddy. When I was in the Mary Carey, I prayed every morning that I would finish my route in the same car with no accidents. God heard my prayer. That is truly test. Hey, Bree. I know it's bad out here in these Dallas streets. Yes, Bree, girl. I don't know if you was in here, Bree, but I almost got in an accident on the highway on 30. I know Bree know about 30. Keith says, "Good, you listen to the Holy Spirit." Girl. Oh, the car got into. Yeah, because you know what? I feel like, honestly, sometimes we do things just because out of, like, we just natural. Oh, some water went in my face. I had the window down because my window's getting foggy. We do stuff because we want to. Like, I did not want to slow down. Like, in my mind, I'm like, because people was passing me. You know what I mean? Like, some people was going slow, some people was going fast. And I'm like, in Texas, these people do not play with the way that they drive. You know what I mean? You gotta drive with the people. And that's what made me be like, you know what? I need to get off the highway because something about to happen and I don't need to be in it. So let me slow my butt down. And you can always feel your car. Like, I felt the car, like, every time I went, because I got a low car. So when you go into those areas where it's like puddles, your car is going to start maneuvering in those puddles, and it can, like, kind of jerk the car. And so I'm like, slow down and get off this highway. And I tell you this, I wasn't on the highway no more. I got off and I figured out how to get home. I may be late. I should have been home at 6:40. 6:40. So I'm literally went out the way an extra 20 minutes because I got off the highway. But I tell you this, I wasn't gonna stay on there. So plus the people on the highway did not want me on there with them because I was not about to go as fast as they was. Alright, I just made it home. Where's Maxine? Maxine's not here. Monet's here. And I think, yeah, Maxine isn't here. And neither is Keith, but Monet is here. I was gonna stop at the store and get some women products, but I don't even feel like going no more. I should be able to make it to tomorrow. Let me turn on my light, y'all, so y'all can see me. I'm parking real quick so I can say my highs to the people that may have left. May have stayed. You sound calmer, girl. Look here. I am. Yes, Angela. That's all right, babe. It's better to be late than not to make it at all. That is a testament. Hey, Bree. Hey, Bree. Yes, Dallas has horrible weather. Girl, it's so bipolar. Keith said, God's protection is amazing. It is. Hey, Kayla. I don't know. What is Zenny? So I think Zenny may have left. I wanted to say hi to Zenny again. Zenny and Marlene. I don't know if I said hi to them before. Oh, she says, I'm listening to Marlene. I always go with my instinct. I think it's the Lord whispering to me. Yes. Okay, I think Zenny just said hey. I don't think she said nothing else. I was making sure before I went back down. But yeah, y'all, I have made it home. I need to, my car is a mess. This little thug ponytail I got going is a mess. I'm glad you made it safely. Hello. Because before I left, I was on Bree Live. She got off. I was on the phone just talking to her. Thug pony. Y'all can't even see the pony. It is a thug pony. How do I show it? It looks a mess. So today, I think tomorrow I'm going to wash my hair. And then I should be in better graces. I don't know who may be live right now. But I guess I'm about to get off. I'm glad you made it safely. Thug pony. Okay, that's all y'all said. But yeah. It's still straight. Yeah, girl, it's still straight. What you talking about? And it's raining. It's just puffy. It's just Puppy. I'm about to get off. I've been on here. I'm gonna do 20 minutes, like in 2 seconds. So it's 2, 3 seconds. Good. The ponytail from the Crenshaw. Dang, mine would have been froed out. Girl, I ain't about to get no. I have a bonnet every night. I rock a bonnet, and I tried to curl it once. You see, I had some edge control on it earlier to slick it down. I try to act like I'm the baby hair queen. I like the baby hair princess. I'm not a queen. Baby hair princess. We love your darling. Oh, thank you, Angela. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm 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 so grateful to have y'all. Cause like the first instinct was like, let me get on YouTube because I don't wanna worry people, but I wanna still, be able to express myself without people thinking I'm crazy. I feel like y'all know another side of me where y'all don't judge me. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna even talk about it after this. I'm like, it is what it is. But I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful for y'all for sitting here in this live and sitting here and giving me words of encouragement. I would say if y'all have any advice, I'm just saying anybody who watch it back. If y'all have any advice on what to do in driving in the rain, like what would y'all advice be? Cause I didn't know. Like I don't know what I don't really like. I literally don't drive. I don't like driving on the highway in the rain. So normally I would have got off earlier than that, but I want to get home quicker. Do y'all have any driving tips? Let me know. And I will take those into consideration for next time. But I tell you, next time I'm gonna get my happy-go-lucky butt on the streets, cause no one in Dallas about to take me out. Hello, I'm not playing with none of these folks. I might drive in the morning, but I ain't driving at night. All right, thank y'all. I hope to see if anybody's going live after this, I'll probably pop in the stream or two. Y'all continue. I need a driver, girl. I need a driver too. Okay, y'all stuff popping up real late. Use cruise Never use cruise control in the rain. It can be deadly. I didn't even think about that. That's my tip. What was your tip? I need a driver. Just always slow down and take your time. That is good advice. I did slow down. I took my time. I wish I could take Bree advice and get a driver, but the way my life's set up, I can't do that. And Marlene, I'm glad, not Marlene, Angela, I'm glad you let me know to not use cruise control while driving. Because that is a good tip. I would never even thought to think of that. Oop, I can't deal with you, Bree. Isn't she rude? Get a driver. If we all had a driver, that's Uber. I don't even trust Uber drivers. What are you talking about? Girl, these people can't drive. They want to trust my life with a whole person on Uber? Nope. Mm-mm. I'm for people that I trust with my life, and I still be screaming in the car. Is my mama. Now forget that. Who the best driver I know is my daddy. I will let my daddy drive me. Trinity's a good driver. I will let her drive me. Monet, even though she scares me half to death, I really feel like the Lord be with her because she be driving, her driving be having me on edge. But I feel like the Lord, he ain't took her out yet, so she must be covered. Maxine, I don't trust her driving. Keith, he okay. He's a good driver, but he's too YOLO for me. Too YOLO. And I think that's it. I don't trust Mark. I'm sorry, Mark. It's my own brother. Charles, maybe Charles. Charles is driven in all type of weather, so maybe Charles. And then my best friend, Lizzie. Those are the people that I trust with my life driving. If they can't be my driver, I don't want to be in a car with them. You also soak in the bathtub. Girl, you ain't lying. I know I actually don't trust other people's driving. See? All right, y'all. I'm about to go. I'm about to go in the house, get my jacket, and I'm about to roll out. Thank y'all for stopping by with me thus far. I done said it like 3 times now. Y'all have a beautiful evening. I guess that's all I can say, y'all, because I'm about to go. And I hope all of y'all have a blessed evening as well as a morning. Find something that you are grateful for and thank the Lord for that, because look here, we don't have to be here, but we are. Yes. Bye, sugars. Bye, everybody. Smooches.